Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, about 9:30 in the morning. I slept like a rock last night. There was no wind. It was absolutely still and calm, and it got a little bit chilly. It got down to about 40 degrees, but we stayed nice and warm up in the iKamper. Here's the plan for today. First of all, we're gonna get some breakfast going. Got some chorizo and eggs, maybe make some breakfast tacos or something. Then we're gonna get down this trail behind me. So the trail goes down this way, around, and it should get us out onto the highway where we're gonna head back to that fishing spot. After that, we're gonna head back down south a little bit towards Ketchum, and we got a little trail to run. So we'll bring you along for everything, but first, you know, we gotta get coffee going, and then we gotta get breakfast going. All right, now that we've got coffee taken care of, we can go ahead and get going on breakfast. Super simple here. You guys know I love my savory breakfasts. So we're gonna make some chorizo and eggs tacos. It's gonna be really easy. I've got the frying pan here getting warm on the stove. It's time to go in with some chorizo. We'll get that cooking up. We'll get that broken up, and ground down. And then we'll drop 2, maybe 3 eggs in there and got ourselves a meal in, 10 minutes maybe. So it's easy to skimp on breakfast when you wake up in camp and you just want to get everything packed up and get on the road and get moving, but there's something so nice about taking a little extra time here, enjoying these views. Holy cow, we got views for miles here, and making yourself a good breakfast. So let's get to it. All right, easy as that. 10 minutes, we got ourselves some chorizo and egg breakfast tacos. We're gonna slam these, get camp packed up, finish up our coffee and everything. Then it's time to hit the road. Bring you along. Oh, that's a good sized one. That's a pretty fish. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that beauty. beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Check out that beauty. Nice. Awesome job. Now we're fueled up, we're gassed up, we're heading south on the 75 again, back towards Ketchum. So we're gonna hit a trail today. We're gonna do the Washington Basin Trail up into the Sawtooths. Not a ton of information on this trail aside from the fact that it's marked on Onyx Off-Road as a moderate trail, one of the only moderates in the area. So I figured, you know, being that it's a busy weekend here, that might be just the ticket to getting away from all these people and actually finding a place to camp for the night. So that's the plan. We are on the road heading that way. We'll pick you up when we get to the trailhead. Wow, I gotta tell you, this spot is absolutely incredible. The view's insane. We've just been hanging out, drinking beers for the last couple hours since we got here. We are starting to lose daylight. It just sunk below those mountains there. It means we gotta get dinner going. While we were hanging out though, we've been visited probably by like 4 deer already in the last 2 hours. A lot of wildlife around here, which is very cool to see. All right, so let's talk dinner. We're sort of getting towards the end of the groceries that I brought with me to start the trip. I'll need to resupply probably tomorrow or the day after. What is left in the fridge then is we've got some steaks, we've got some spicy pork bulgogi, and we've got a lot of tortillas. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do like some sort of Asian fusion taco tonight. I've also got this bomb Japanese barbecue sauce that I picked up at the grocery store. So we can throw that on top of the steak and we'll have steak and bulgogi tacos. I don't think anyone would complain about that unless you hate those two things. Then you might complain about that. So let's get the grill fired up and let's get to it. What do you say? So here's the spicy pork bulgogi, and really this is a cop-out because I did nothing to prepare this. All I did was go to the Asian grocery store by my house, and they had this pre-prepared. I picked it up, it's already marinated, it's ready to go. Doesn't get much easier than that. All right, I just realized that I'm breaking my own rules here. Oh shit, the deer. What did I tell you? This campsite, just teeming with wildlife. I hope that doesn't also mean bears. This guy just couldn't care less that I'm over here cooking dinner. Wow. Back to the topic at hand. I'm breaking my own rule. I'm cooking here without a drink in my hand, so it's high time we fix that. I'm kind of got a hankering for mules tonight, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's whip up a quick little Kentucky Mule camping edition, which means that it's just whiskey and ginger beer. Well, that was easy. Now we can cook. It is so good. Here's a pro tip I picked up from a subscriber. You know who you are. Thank you so much. That's a wet towel down on the table. Cutting board on top of that. It's not going anywhere. Check it out. Cutting safely. Just like my mom would want me to. All right, check that out. I am a firm believer that the tortilla is the best method to shuttle food from your plate to your mouth. So I'll put anything in a taco. So these little Asian fusion tacos, we've got a Japanese grilled beef and a spicy pork bulgogi taco. What's not to love here? Unless, again, you hate those two things. Then sure, you might not love this meal. It also doesn't get any simpler because the pork shoulder that went into this bulgogi came pre-thinly sliced, pre-marinated. All we had to do was cook it up. The steak literally is just throwing a steak on the grill. It's a skirt steak, so it's pretty thin, grills up super quick. Threw some of that Japanese barbecue sauce on there while it was grilling, and Bob's your uncle. So here's the plan. We're gonna enjoy the rest of the sunset. We're gonna enjoy these tacos. And most importantly, we're gonna enjoy these mules we just made. And we'll pick you back up to see what the next adventure holds. Until next time, get out and explore somewhere.